Now, a couple of days ago, it was Holocaust Remembrance Day. It was also the 80th anniversary of Auschwitz. So, what I did on that day was try to highlight the important things about what was going on with Auschwitz and just how important it is to remember. And it made me think about Schindler's List, and I was thinking about this particular movie. It's a good movie if you're looking for something to watch. But there's also a movie I want you to think about watching. It's called One Life. It's about this man who was doing during World War II, doing his level best. This gentleman that's played by Anthony Hopkins, doing his level best as a young man to save those Jews in, I think, Poland, who were about to be killed. And he's like, when he's in his 80s, he's still haunted by how many people he wasn't able to save. But he was an ordinary man just doing what he could, trying to save them. Now, this is the actual guy. And I saw this, Anton Gerashenko posted this on Holocaust Remembrance Day. I'd like to share this clip of Sir Nicholas Winton, who getting to meet the grown-up children that he rescued from the Nazis 4 decades earlier. It's really touching. Like they highlight this in the movie and they portray it beautifully. So let's listen to what just a 1 minute clip here.
I should tell you that you are actually sitting next to Nicholas Winton.
Okay, so this is a British TV show called One Life, and this woman on the right-hand side was one of those children that he saved during the Holocaust. He was a Brit who was doing everything that he could to get them out of Europe before the Nazis came in. And so he's just like, this is real. He's meeting her for real for the first time. Look, he's tearing up. It's touching. I mean, like I'm a little choked up watching it.
As many as possible of these grown-up children to get in touch with us, so they'd have the chance to thank Mr. Winton personally. Can I ask, is there anyone in our audience tonight who owes their life to Nicholas Winton?
Okay, this is a follow-up. They brought him back for a second one, just a follow-up like weeks or months later, and this was fascinating.
So could you stand up, please? Mr. Winton, would you like to turn round? You'll have the chance to meet these people properly after the programme. In the meantime, Mr. Winton, on behalf of all of them, thank you very much indeed.
I just thought that was very touching. So if you want to watch a good movie, and I would highly recommend watching One Life. Now, with that, you also see the other side of this kind of thing, like propaganda just pouring out of Che Bao's, or you're saying, never forget that in 1938, Britain and France gave Hitler permission to annex independent Czechoslovakia. It was an attempt to deflect the Nazis' gaze east. It empowered the Nazis to set the stage for global conflict. Okay, it's so wrong on so many levels that he would say this. Britain and France did a terrible thing. That is, they appeased a dictator. That's what they did. But they weren't giving him permission to do anything. They were just trying to we don't really want to be involved. But then Czechoslovakia and then Poland and then, right? But when you look at it in the context, it was an attempt to deflect the Nazis' gaze east. It wasn't that at all. In fact, what he should have been writing here was that Stalin was working with Hitler in order to carve up Poland, and they had a peace deal until Hitler betrayed him and such. But those were the two that were getting together. Had nothing to do with Britain and France. Their sin was appeasement. That's all. All right, my friends, I want to leave you with this, and that is this. If you wonder what you would have done in Nazi Germany, you're doing it today. What are you doing to help people that are being oppressed by dictators? That's what you would have done then. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, and thank you for being the kind of person that cares about Ukraine.